Hello guys, so today's lesson is going to be on percentage increase and decrease using a multiplier. Now, we've already done percentage increase without a calculator, so go back and watch that video if you haven't yet. But now we're going to do the same thing but with a calculator. Now, the easiest way to do this is by using a multiplier. Okay, now first, I'm going to explain to you how to find your multiplier. So let's say, let's say you want to increase something by 40%. Now, that means the value of that amount or something will be 40% more. So the way you find the multiplier is all you do is you start off with 100%. Because it's increase, I add 40%, and that gives me 140%. Now I convert this to a decimal. So how do I convert this to a decimal? I divide by 100 to get 1.4. Now guys, this will be my multiplier. Okay, so if I want to increase something by 40%, all I have to do is times it by 1.4. Okay, so if something's increased by 2.5%, all I do is 100% plus 2.5%, which will give me 102.5%. Change it to a decimal, divide it by 100, which will give me 1.025. And that will be my multiplier if I want to increase something by 2.5%. Let's do one more increase. So same thing again, start off with 100%, add, so it's increasing by 735%. Now, this, guys, was actually how much the Tesla stock increased this month. So a lot of people made a lot of money. So anyway, 100 plus 735 gives us 835%. Convert it to a decimal, which will give me 8.35. Okay, now when you're decreasing something by a percentage, you're taking away. So instead of adding, you're going to take away. So if I want to decrease something by 45%, the original amount is worth 100%. Take away 45%, this will give me 55%. Now convert that to a decimal, divide by 100, which will give me 0.55. Okay, so if I want to decrease something by 45%, all I have to do is multiply it by 0.55. Okay, so let's decrease something by 91%. So I have to do 100%, take away 91%, which will give me 9%. Now that as a decimal is 0.09. Okay, last one, 100% minus 0.5% gives me 99.5%. Change that to a decimal, I'm going to get 0.995. Okay, so if you notice something, guys, you see the ones where you decrease, the multipliers are always 0 point something. Okay, and then when you're increasing, the multipliers are always higher than 1. Okay, now guys, let's try some questions. So you are going to need a calculator for this. So the question here says increase 420 by 50%. Now normally we would find 50%, which would be 210, and then we would add it on. So 420 plus 210 gives me 630. Okay, so that's the non-calculator method. Okay, so now we're going to do it using multipliers. Okay, so the first thing I do, 100% find my multiplier plus 50%. That gives me 150%. Convert that to a decimal, gives me 1.5. Now this is my multiplier. So all I have to do is get the amount, which is 420, and multiply that by 1.5. Okay, guys, so do that on a calculator. 420 times 1.5. That gives us 630. Okay. Okay, the exact same answer. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, let's try this one. So, okay, so for the next example, all you have to do, increase 300 by 17.5%. So same thing again. We're going to, sorry guys. So we're going to do 100% increase, so plus 17.5%, which will give us 117.5%. Turn that to a decimal, so I need to divide 117.5% by 100, which will give me 1.175. Now this is my multiplier. So all I do now is £300 multiplied by 1.175. Do that on your calculator, guys. So 300 times 1.175, and that will give us 352.5. Okay, 352.5. Now because this is money, that's going to be £352 and 50 pence. Okay, let's have a go at some decrease questions. So same thing, but we're just going to take away to find the multiplier. So 100%, something is decreased by 17.5%, so I'm going to take away 17.5%. So 100 take away 17.5 gives me 82.5%. Okay, now I'm going to change that to a decimal to get my multiplier. So 82.5% divided by 100 will give me 0.825. Then all I have to do, multiply my amount by the multiplier. Now this will do the whole percentage decrease in one calculation. So 250 times 0.825 gives us 206.25. Okay, 206.25. Okay, last one, guys. First thing we do, 100% take away 95% to give us 5%. Change that to a decimal to give us 0.05. So that's my multiplier. Then all I do, multiply the amount by the multiplier to get my answer. So 320 times 0.05, 16. Okay, so that answer is 16. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video today.